Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar news channel. I'm your host, Bobby King. Today, we've got breaking and hopeful news straight out of Iraq. Loudspeaker. Dr. Mazhar Muhammad Salih, the Prime Minister's financial advisor, has confirmed something major: Iraq's financial situation is secure, even amid rising regional tensions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, support the channel, and stay tuned as we dive deeper into what this could mean for Iraq's future, and for you. Let's get started. In a region often defined by volatility, a quiet declaration from Baghdad has stirred both surprise and cautious optimism. As Middle Eastern geopolitical tensions continue to simmer, some even boil, the last place many expected to hear words like financial stability was Iraq. Yet that is exactly what Dr. Mazhar Muhammad Salih, the Prime Minister's financial advisor, confidently affirmed: Iraq's financial situation is secure. It's a bold statement in a time of uncertainty. And perhaps even more shocking, it's not just political rhetoric. There are numbers, oil prices, and strategic planning behind it. But how did a country, still grappling with the scars of war, political disarray, and economic fragility, manage to stay afloat, let alone call its situation safe? The shock, stability in the eye of the storm. Regional tensions have once again turned the Strait of Hormuz into a potential flashpoint. This narrow waterway, a critical artery for global oil, carries nearly a fifth of the world's petroleum. For Iraq, it's a lifeline. Most of the country's oil exports pass through this strait. With rising hostility near its waters, the world braced for disruptions, potentially catastrophic for economies tied closely to oil. Yet Dr. Salih revealed a surprising twist. Geopolitical anxiety did not just pose risks, it inadvertently padded Iraq's coffers. Global oil prices surged by roughly $10 per barrel in response to the unrest, and for a country where oil constitutes over 90% of government revenue, that's a financial windfall. It's a cruel irony. While Iraq and its neighbors face heightened threats of conflict, those very tensions are momentarily improving Iraq's balance sheets. More revenue is coming in, even as anxiety grows about how long the Strait of Hormuz can remain navigable and safe. The hidden cost of windfalls, of course. No responsible economist would celebrate a crisis-driven surplus without acknowledging its fragility. Iraq's dependence on oil leaves it vulnerable to external shocks, a reality that makes any good news fleeting unless backed by structural reforms. Behind Dr. Salih's composed remarks lies a deeper message. This is not a time for celebration but for strategic caution. The unexpected revenue boost is helping Iraq maintain payrolls, fund reconstruction projects, and stabilize foreign reserves. But those dollars come with a shadow, the knowledge that if conflict escalates or shipping is disrupted, Iraq could be financially stranded overnight. Hope. The quiet work behind the scenes. What offers a genuine glimmer of hope isn't the oil bump. It's what Iraq has been doing quietly behind the scenes. In recent years, Iraq has taken gradual steps to insulate its economy from shocks. Currency reserves have been rebuilt. The central bank has kept inflation largely in check. Despite domestic challenges, from political deadlock to sporadic protests, there's been a slow but discernible shift toward fiscal discipline. Perhaps most notably, Iraq has resisted the urge to plunge into unsustainable debt, even as many developing nations have done so amid global economic stress. That kind of restraint, rare and underreported, is one of the reasons Dr. Salih can speak of safe limits today without flinching. Still, the question looms. Is this security a mirage in the desert or the foundation for a future revival? A country at a crossroads. To understand the weight of Iraq's financial moment, you have to appreciate what's at stake. This is a country with one of the youngest populations in the world, a people yearning not for more wars or oil price hikes, but for jobs, electricity, education, and dignity. The geopolitical turbulence that's bringing short-term gains also serves as a wake-up call. It's a reminder that oil can't be the only crutch. A disrupted strait, a sanction, or a regional flare-up could turn today's surplus into tomorrow's crisis. That's why the government's messaging matters. Dr. Salih's emphasis wasn't on riches but on resilience. He spoke of security not as a destination but as a condition that must be defended and extended through policy, planning, and partnerships. Turning windfall into hope in Iraq isn't about oil. It's about what the country does when oil alone isn't enough. It's about whether this moment, shocking in its stability, can be used to spark deeper changes. Can Iraq diversify its economy, reform its institutions, and invest in its people before the next storm arrives? Can it use today's calm to prepare for tomorrow's turbulence? The path is narrow, but not invisible. As the world watches the Strait of Hormuz, wondering whether ships will continue to pass peacefully, Iraq is quietly navigating a different passage, one between a painful past and a potentially promising future. That, more than any oil price, may be the real measure of its financial and national security. Asterisk in the words of Dr. Salih. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Yes, the storm clouds gather. But we have built our shelter. And now, we must build the house. Let's hope Iraq continues building. The world is watching. In the end, I want to ask all my friends watching to stay positive and patient, because patience truly is the key to success. Please subscribe to my channel and show your support. Wishing you all a wonderful day.